Hello, my Piscean crew. It is your girl, Belladonna Krishana, here for your mid-month reading. This is my, oddly casual look today, even though I'm wearing a little hair today. A little wig. Little Victoria, as I call her. Anyway, so I have been meditating on you guys' energy, like usual. And, alright. So, here's the deal. We are now in a place where, and I feel like you're going to have more clarity on this by I would say the new moon, which is coming up on the 17th. But I feel like we're at a place where you know what you need in order to progress forward, or you know what you need to make you happy. And you also know that on some level you're going to have to give up a couple things, maybe sacrifice a couple things in order for you to get fulfillment in what you need, right? You know that that you're going to have to let some things go, maybe some people go, and it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. And I guess if it was easy, then everybody would do it whenever it was necessary, but they don't because it's hard. So y'all know what energies you don't want to take with you. Or rather, well, actually, no, intuitively, there are certain energies that are just not going to fit in this new phase that you're going to enter. For some people, it might feel that the things haven't necessarily, I wouldn't say necessarily that things have necessarily been stagnant, but that that you haven't been able to accomplish all that you've wanted to accomplish, or that you felt like your life should be granting you right now. And it's because you've had energies in your life that are blocking you from being able to have the full expression of what it is that you need. So we're going to look at that in this reading. Before I start, I just wanted to tell you, I'm sorry, my nose itches. I wanted to tell you that I am really happy that you guys have joined me here on YouTube. I actually, last month was my first, I guess, rather official run of videos, and I ended up getting 100 subscribers, which is a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. And so thank you. I appreciate your guys' support and your energy and just being here with me and listening to my craziness. So thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we have, the first card we have here is the sun. So right now I feel like the sun is actually shining on you. And although it may not feel like it because you're going through a little bit of turmoil because of things you've had to let go or energies that you know that can't stay, the sun is really shining on you. And it's like it's definitely like the universe. It's the center of the universe, So the universe is like saying, hey, I want to give you everything that you desire. But for that to happen, you're going to have to do your part, and your part is actually letting go of some things that you have kind of held on to. It's like things that have been your security blanket, like Lionel from the Peanuts gang, and his blanket. You have to let go of the blanket now in order to be able to progress forward, to move forward. You're going to have to make some real decisions. Here is the Two of Swords here. And so that's telling me that there's possibly been some elements of, there's going to be more things kind of coming to light and more truths coming out. And everything, although you intuitively know where you need to cut the fat, if you will, there's going to be more things coming to light right around the new moon, right around probably, Mercury retrograde is coming right after the new moon. I know. So, you guys are, I would say, with the Mercury retrograde coming up, that you guys kind of really need to take a really hard look at your life and be really discerning. I wouldn't say judgmental, but be very discerning about who you have around and how they're either helping you or how they're actually harming you. Um, there's this whole concept of, like, let's say you had a kingdom, okay? And in this kingdom, you have the queen or king, that is you, right? And then you have all the people around you, and all these people around you are there to actually advance your kingdom. So they're there to actually advance, your will, if you use that term. And so it's like some people who are around you aren't going to be the people who are going to be there and be able to support your kingdom. And heavy is the head that wears the crown. You're going to have to actually make some decisions about how your kingdom's about to run. There's some people who are going to have your back, and those are like your knights, if you will. Okay? And these people are going to be people who are, hell or high water, arguments, whatever, they're definitely there, and they're going to be able to enforce the things within your life that you want done. So it's like having like a workout buddy or something. It's like you have a goal, you want to lose weight, and having a workout buddy, someone who's or an accountability partner. It's kind of like that. There and I'm not going to go down the whole line, but there are people within your life, and you need to figure out where they fit. You can't have frivolous people around, because frivolous people aren't going to help you to advance where you are not trying to go, that you're going to go. I mean, so like I said, the energy of the sun is here. So the sun is shining on you, and it's saying like, all right, the sun is here. Now, what are you going to do with that energy? So we have the 7 of Spheres here, So it's not going to be an easy process. And even some people that you hold close to your heart aren't going to be able to come with you. They just don't carry the same vibration. Or I hate using the word vibration, illumination, if you will. But they're not going to carry the same energy. And so you're going to have to let them go. Even if it's just temporary, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're out of your life forever. But as you start to advance, if you have negative people in your life, if you have people who every time you have an idea, they're always trying to cut you down on some level, then they probably have to go. And it may be even that you distance yourself from, family members and stuff like that. But this is that time. It's like the energy is here and wants you to press forward. Now you have to do your part in being able to let go. So, I'm going to shuffle my other cards, and I'm going to tell you what they say as well. Give me one moment. All right, so let's shuffle these other cards. I'm going to pull about, I'd say 6 cards, and we're going to see what is here. Oh, okay. Things are popping out. Okay, so what energies do we see for our Piscean fellows and ladies and non-binaries? Okay, so all right, I have a couple more cards here, and then I will tell you what I see here. Okay, so we have the Chariot here, and it's in reverse. So maybe you've also been getting the message that you need to move from where you are. It could be a job situation. It could be a relationship. It could literally be like a location. Like you're living in a place and you know that like your time, wherever you are, it's time for you to move on. That information is going to become a lot clearer through the month. but you guys are going to have to really kind of do the work in discerning and start the process of letting go of those things. So maybe during the Mercury retrograde, you don't sign contracts. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. But during that time, perhaps you start at least looking for the new place that you're going to go, making plans. This is time we're going to start making plans for where you're going to go to next. If it's a job, same thing. This is a time where you're actually going to start putting in applications for places, or even if you don't put in applications, figuring out what it is that you're going to do next. But this is all about what's going to fulfill you, because this is that time. This is actually your season, even though it may not look like it because you have to let things go. And so it starts to kind of feel a little bit like, well, this isn't my season, but it is your season. It's just that you have to actually, like I said, do the work. This is the King of Swords. So, this could represent someone who's like very forceful in your life, someone who perhaps distantly offers support, but isn't necessarily always there when you need them. This could also indicate your energy, which is that because you had to let things go, it's instead of having this sort of free-flowing energy and being really excited about where you're going next, sort of having this very cold and reserved energy that makes it seem like it's not. You want to approach things with gratitude, and it's really hard to do that when you feel like you're just losing. But you're not losing. You're actually gaining in such a major way. And so you have to kind of change your perception about where you think you are. The Star card comes up. So the Star card is here. So the Star card is that card of hope, that card of, hey, look, the future looks bright. Just keep pressing forward. And there's also next to it is the Ten of Rods reverse. So this is actually, once you actually move through this, once you actually start letting things go and you accept the fact that this is the best thing, this is the best path, which is maybe not with everybody you thought you were going to bring along with you, you're actually going to start to feel actually unburdened. You're actually going to start feeling less. You're going to realize how you've been carrying something for the sake of not letting it go. And as you let it go, you're going to start feeling like, oh man, well, I didn't know that was such a weight on me, and how long has it been a weight on you, We have the King of Cups here. So this definitely, I feel like this is a person actually. So the King of Cups in reverse. So there's somebody, I feel like there's somebody who has been around you who has not been very great emotionally for you. Perhaps he's even been a bit of an emotionally abusive relationship. This could span from job or a lover, partner, husband, etc. And you have to either let them go or start setting better boundaries. But this person is definitely not somebody that's going to be able to come with you without doing their own work. It doesn't necessarily mean they'll be out of your life forever, like I said. But at least for now, as you are soaring, as you are moving higher, as you are preparing yourself to, make more money, as you're preparing yourself to be more emotionally stable, etc., this person is not going to be conducive to that energy. So, make whatever decision that you decide to make, but just know that if it's not up, then it's time to let it go. And also that you need that if you're going to start flying, you need to start unpacking things in order to be able to fly. So, we have the Four of Cups. So I feel like this is the energy of like what you guys feel like. So it's like this. So the energy that we have right now, when I was telling you earlier about, the sun is actually shining on you, it just may not feel like it because there's so many things that you might have to let go in order to be able to progress and move forward, because you know what you need, but you have to start making real decisions about, your life and people in it and situations in it. This is probably your guys' energy, which is the Four of Cups. So look, there's a blessing being offered to you from God or the universe or the heavens, whatever your belief is. And then there's cups here, which are still also other blessings in your life, and then you're just not even paying attention to them. Not even paying attention to them because you're so stuck on the past. We got to move forward. So, that is the energy that we're working with right now. And so I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much again for watching this video and for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, share, comment, etc. Also, down below in the description box, I'm going to put my information in case you want to set up a reading, because this is general, so it's not going to fit everybody, but for some people it's going to definitely resonate. So also, you can, if you'd like to, you can always also send a donation. I'm always open to that, and my PayPal information is actually going to be in the link below as well. So thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, April 15th.